If you're someone who was miffed at Google for removing the squeeze for Google Assistant feature in their recently released Pixel 5 device, well, be miffed no more, because Side Squeeze is an app that brings back that functionality and on any device as well. No, it's not quite as smooth or reliable, but it gets pretty darn close. And with that, we're back again with another episode of the top Android apps. Let's do this. Liquid Teardown is an app that's been doing the rounds lately, but I just had to include it in this episode because I know how much you all love a custom charging animation. What makes this app unique though is that not only does it play a cool charging animation whenever your phone is plugged in, but it also shows a neat little SketchUp of all of the internals of your phone as well. There are already quite a number of devices supported, which is great, but even if your device isn't on the list, you can still use the app. Now the app lets you try the feature 3 times before you then need to upgrade. So I reached out to the developer and he agreed to give me 20 promo codes, which I'll be releasing over on my Instagram stories in the next week or 2. So make sure that you're following me over there to have a chance at claiming one of those codes. All right, Clipdrop is a super cool app that I stumbled upon recently, and even though a lot of the use cases of augmented reality can be fairly gimmicky these days, Clipdrop actually makes use of it in an incredibly helpful way. So once you have the app installed on both your phone and your computer, from there you can use the app to take a photo of any object around you and Clipdrop will accurately cut it out. But then the magic actually happens when you then drop that cutout onto your computer's desktop just by hovering your phone in front of its display. Seriously impressive. Shortcut Maker, as the name implies, is an app that allows you to create custom-made shortcut widgets for your launcher's home screen. You can select from a huge range of shortcut options, including application activities, settings shortcuts, app intents, plus a bunch more. But what really makes this an app worth trying in my mind is the level of customization that you can apply to the widgets themselves. So you can change the icon pack, the icon size, you can change or hide the label, and you can even set it up so that it requires fingerprint authentication upon opening. And it's thanks to this app almost exclusively that I was able to create this customized home screen setup using Google's virtually uncustomizable Pixel launcher itself. QRadar is an app currently in early access that uses artificial intelligence completely offline to help organize your photo gallery. Now you can just use the app as a standard photo gallery, but it's when you start using its search feature and its tags feature that you realize just how impressive this app actually is. So when you search through your gallery, the app will intelligently suggest photos that match a plethora of keywords. You search sunglasses and only images of people with sunglasses on will appear. Screenshot and only screenshots. Kitchen and only kitchens, and you get the picture. The app also attempts to categorize your photos using tags, which are kind of like albums, and given this app is in early access, it'll be super exciting to see how it improves as time goes on. Okay, so before we continue, I just wanted to quickly thank today's video sponsor, Skillshare. So Skillshare is an incredible online community that has thousands of classes across a wide range of categories, including graphic design, video editing, and cinematography, just to name a few. And what's awesome is that you just pay a monthly price, and that gives you access to any class that you like. It's kind of like Netflix, but for learning. Now, I'm lucky enough to have a pretty decent sized audience here on YouTube, but obviously the goal is to grow the family even bigger. And so I've recently just started watching a class by fellow YouTuber Sorella Moore that discusses how to go about crafting a really authentic YouTube channel and community. I'm still watching the course, but the production value is through the roof and the tips are super insightful as well. Skillshare Premium starts at less than $10 a month, but because they're sponsoring today's video, they are offering a free trial to the first 1,000 people who use my link down in the description below. So make sure that you check it out and get learning. One of Android 11's highlight features are the chat bubbles, and if you're using a phone that's yet to be updated to Android 11, then not to worry, Direct Chat is an app that brings that exact feature to older versions of Android. And honestly, the app works pretty much exactly how the official version does. You get this little floating bubble icon on your screen whenever a new message comes in from any application, and you can tap on it to quickly reply. You can swipe it around on your screen, and then you can drag it down to the bottom to remove it. There are heaps and heaps of tweaks you can make to how the chat bubbles look within the app settings, and you can even add apps that don't have official chat messaging features as well. Now you get most of the good stuff for free, but if you want to upgrade to the premium version, then the developer of this app has been kind enough to offer me a whopping 50 promo codes that gives you lifetime access to the premium version of this app. I'll be releasing these again over on my Instagram stories in the next week or two. So as above, make sure that you're following me over there to have the best chance at claiming one of those codes. Join is an app that allows you to really seamlessly interact between different devices. Now, you do need to enable some permissions via ADB to get the app to work as expected, but once you've got it installed on whichever devices you want to communicate between, it kind of just works. So you can copy things on one device and paste them on another. You can remotely open an application on your phone from your computer. You can quickly transfer files. You can even send messages across each of your devices. Plus, there's a heap of other actions you can take as well. Now, for those of you who use the Filmic Pro app to capture videos on your smartphone, Filmic Remote is a new application from the same team that allows you to wirelessly control that application. So if you've got a spare Android device lying around just gathering dust, then if you install the Filmic Remote app on that phone, you can actually sync it up to any device that is using the Filmic Pro app. And this gives you wireless functionality over features like recording, focus and exposure control, as well as loading in Filmic Pro presets. You also have monitor mode, which lets you view waveforms, vector scopes, and histograms, as well as a director's mode, which essentially just gives you a clean video feed. And for all of these features, you'd normally have to pay hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars. So this app is honestly an absolute steal. Elegance is an app that will audibly read back to you any sort of document that you can import into the app. So whether it's an important work document or a newsletter or even an ebook PDF, once it's imported into the app, you can then hit play and start listening.
To assist you in this process, Caesar Stone Registered has teamed up with Polytech, Australia's leading manufacturer of kitchen cupboard doors, to help you create a design that makes a lasting impression.
It's surprisingly accurate and sounds fairly natural depending on the voice that you pick. But aside from that, for those moments when you're in the car and you've got some reading to catch up on for work, well, this app has got you sorted. And finally, ActuFlow is a super simple app that is designed to help reduce how much we use our phones. So with the app installed and enabled, every time you then unlock your phone, the app will actually pop open and ask you to type in why you're unlocking your phone. So this allows you to be really intentional with how you're using your phone. And if you want to be even more on top of it, then you can also disable the dismiss button and enable a reminder of what you're meant to be using your phone for after the phone has been unlocked. And that's it. If you like the video and you enjoy this style of content, then a sub would be incredible. And don't forget to hit that little notification bell icon and switch the setting to all, because that is literally the only way that you're guaranteed to be notified whenever I post a new video. Aside from that, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you Skillshare for the support, and I will catch you later.